Out here early this morning, started right when the sun came up, started building. I'm using just scrap wood, and the frame ain't perfect, but it's extremely strong. Doing a raised bed garden, one with, that actually has legs. It's up off the ground, so I can come up here and reach, all the way to the back, all the way around. And I picked this spot right here along my privacy fence because that's a really hard spot to mow. As you can see, the grass is back there. I like to do as much as I can with the rider, I don't have to use a weed eater, so I try to set up everything accordingly. And I might make it to where the cats can get under there, because they're always sleeping in the garage. They can get under there. That could be their little shelter, have a little door. But anyway, I'm gonna have pickets all lining the front, so it'll look just like the fence, the privacy fence is already there, and the pickets will come just above this, so it'll make it look really cool from the front. And then I'm going to go through and I'm going to try, I'll probably have to do 2 layers at least of cedar pickets for the base of here, up on here, and then I'll go through with some of the ground wrap stuff in there and tie it up so it makes kind of like it's almost like a bathtub, I guess, but it's a garden in the air is what this is. This is about 1 foot deep. I doubt I'll fill it all the way up with dirt. It'll be probably 1 inch or 2 down, but that's where it's at. See where I can get, and I'll come back later. So I ran to Lowe's and got some more pickets because I didn't already have enough sitting around. I ended up going with pine pickets because they're $1 cheaper a piece, and I'm going to use plastic on the inside of it to hold the dirt and everything, and then just put a few holes here and there. I have these spaced so they're good supports, but also water is able to get through the gaps. And then I'm going to go back across and do even smaller gaps, but at least there'll be spots for the water to get out. And then of course this will all be painted, just like my fence, with some barn and fence paint, help protect the wood. And then I might possibly spray it with some type of water sealant as well. Still got to go through and do the cross pieces this way. It's going to get a little bit more complicated when I get down there, but it'll be all right. And then I'll go back through, like I said, and cross piece. And then I got to put the plastic in, and then I'll go through and do the walls, the pickets on the sides, and everything like that. And we're getting there. All right, so now I got all of the floor on. It don't look too pretty or nothing, but that don't really matter. What matters is it's strong. Went through and made sure pretty much every area is double layered, and even over here on the back, I even did a triple layer of pickets. But it's strong. Like, I could walk across this. I'm not going to because I'm too tired. But it's obviously got to be able to hold me if it's going to hold a whole bunch of dirt. That thing's solid. And even if it sags a little bit with all the dirt in there, I could always get under there and put more posts in there and more cross braces and stuff under the bottom to support the pickets even more. But that's the bottom. Now I can go through and start putting on the actual outer wall of the pickets. I'm not going to have enough to finish it today, but I can at least get it started. And then all this already has a wall, obviously, and plastic will be laying up against there, so no moisture or dirt or anything will be in contact with the wood. So between the pickets I went and bought, which was 30, because I did double layers for the bottom, and I even went through in some of the spots where there's kind of a larger gap. I'm not sure how much you can see that. I just went through and put some of these scrap boards here. Not really going to use them for nothing else, they'd just be burned, so might as well use them for that. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. And got a few more pickets. See, here's one I scrounged up, and a few of these other ones. You can tell the new ones how they look compared to some of the rougher ones, the ones that's already painted, or some that I found laying around. But that's kind of the trim of it, how it's gonna be, and from a distance, it'll look pretty cool by the time it's done. And especially when I get it painted red, it'll look completely different. Just like the privacy fence, from it being plain to having the red paint on it, or whatever paint you choose, just makes everything look a whole lot different. So but anyway, that's it for today until I can go get some more pickets. Just got to finish the pickets along here, and like I said earlier, I think I said the cats will be able to go under here. I know it'll be water dripping, I have to have some drain holes in the plastic for water to escape. but they're already liking it under there, so I'll probably put a little doorway or something so they can get under there, or you know, utilize the space under there for something. And then just put my plastic in here, and how I wrap it up like right here, and then I'll take like a picket or something, screw the plastic, you know, smash the plastic between the wood all the way, and fill it up with dirt, and of course paint it, and then we should be good to go. But I'll come back once I get more done and add it into this video. See you later for now. Today's a new day. Came out here and finished up the rest of the sides, and I did ended up leaving a little doorway there for the cats to go in, because they're always in the garage being lazy and they poop in the garage and all that stupid stuff. So I think I'm in here, I'll put a bunch of hay in there. So far as the bed, I'm gonna make it drain down here on the end, so that way when the cats are in there, they got all that area up under there. So look, she's already going in there by herself. And now I'm going to go get my paint gun, throw a nice thick coat of red paint on here, and it'll look completely different when it's painted. So alright, so I got the plastic tarp in there, and then the weed barrier, which I'm using that just to hold the dirt better. It's a little bit stronger down in there. And I'll fold it up on the sides as I put the dirt in. I just use some of this black mulch wheels I'm going to use in the bottom to help kind of weight it down, so I can go shovel up some dirt somewhere on the other side of a property. But get it all painted red. It looks a little bit different color, maybe not through the camera, but here you can see that it looks a little bit different than the fence back there. It's because I just painted that, so it kind of looks orangish, and then it dries a nice red color. The last thing is to get the dirt in there, and then get some tomatoes or whatever my wife wants to put in there. Went and got some good dirt in here and planted all the tomatoes. Now we're about ready to water them, and we just need to attach up the black fabric to the sides a little bit better, but should be good to go now.